I want to talk on this passport bros thing. It's a new term to me. Heard it a couple of months ago. I don't know how long this term's been about. But if you don't know what passport bros is, it's the man them, and I was gonna say the man them that can't get gal in their area, so they go to other countries. It's the man them that can't get gal in their country, so they go somewhere else. So the man them in the UK, certain man can't get gal, so they say to themselves, fuck the UK, fuck the gal in the UK, I'm going over to Europe. I'm going over to fucking Slovakia. Or I'm going over to Thailand. I stand a better chance over there. Or the man them in the US, they say fuck the US, fuck the gal in the US. The gal over here is too flaky. So I'm gonna go Colombia, I'm gonna go Brazil, I'm gonna go Peru. It should be easier over there. And you know me, I'm a man, I like to look at myself, and I believe everyone's ethos is to look at themselves and take accountability on that. And ask themselves, if I'm not getting the outcome that I want, maybe it's me, you know. In all aspects of life. Like, if you're a man watching this right now and you're always getting stopped and searched by the police and that, you need to ask yourself, are you on the right path? Are you too available to get stopped and searched by the police? I.e., are you standing on the corner with your brothers and burning weed? There's no smoke without fire. So before I talk about man them flying quay over to different countries and that, I'm going to bring something to certain man's attention that they might not be aware of. Certain men have to look at themselves as potentially being the issue as to why they're not getting gal. So ask yourself this question right now. Whether you're getting gal or not, don't matter. Just something to think about. In school, did you, and I'm not expecting man them to chop gal in school, but did girls like you in school? Did you go to any clubs as a youth? At these clubs where they're mixed genders and that, did the gal them like you in the clubs? Just one girl here and there. When you used to go to little family events and there'll be some new random gal that's not related to you but it's a friend of a friend. Did any of the girls like you? Did you get any girls' numbers and that? In college, did you get onto any of the gal them in college? At uni, if you went uni, did you get onto any of the gal them at uni? At your workplace, have you ever dealt with any of the gal them at your workplace and that? If the answer is no for all of them, I'm telling you, it's a you problem, you know, because you can't get gal that are in your close proximity. Like, ask yourself this question. If you grew up on an estate, did you deal with any of the gal them on your estate? Like me, and I'm not blowing my trumpet on nothing in it, yeah, but man dealt with two gal on my road. And they were cousins of that. One of them was dead. Don't get it twisted. The other one was decent, but one of them was dead. Like, you have to think to yourself, were you the type of guy that can get girls in close proximity and that? Like me, man's dealt with gal in school and they were both friends and they knew about each other. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not saying man was, you get me, had girls on their knees and that, but man was always able to get gal in close proximity. Ask yourself this question. If you struggle with gal and the only time you get gal is when they're from far away. So like, you got an issue with gal. If you can't get gal in your close proximity, and the only time you can get a gal, like if your last 4 girlfriends that you've ever dealt with or whatever, one's from Manchester, one's from Liverpool, one's from Leicester, and one's from fucking Cornwall, but you're from London, blood, you got an issue with gal, you know. How can you not? Why can you not attract gal in your close proximity? And man them do it all the time. Man them go quay away to get gal and they don't even understand why they're doing it. So for example, you could have man from East London, yeah, boom. Certain man, they want to go to Manchester, Newcastle, Liverpool, Birmingham to go raving, to go and pick up gal. Do you know why they're doing it? They're doing it because they're struggling with gal in their local area, London, in their catchment area. I know they are. Because if they knew that every time they go down to Shoreditch on a Saturday or Friday night, they could be getting gal and they're getting numbers and they could potentially beat one of the gal. Man, we're lazy. We don't want to be driving up there, up there, up there. If the man them that find themselves always going to different towns and different cities in the UK and that, if these were the same guys that could go to Shoreditch or somewhere in central London and always get a gal, they would never go out there. So I know the reason why these men are going up to this place, that place, this place, that place, and that, because they're struggling with gal in their local area. It's a you problem, blood. What? I don't know. But you have to look at yourself. It's like, ask yourself, why am I struggling with gal? Like, even if you're good looking, the difference between the bad boys and that and the guys that get friend zoned and that, it's not looks, it's personality. You might not have that edge that girls like, but you need to develop that. That don't mean be a criminal, but you're gonna need to develop that. But it don't mean be fake as well. So in regards to the passport bros and that, there's certain man, like I said, they don't just struggle with girls in their catchment, in close proximity. They don't just have never just struggled with gal in school, college, on their street, on their estate, uni, at work. There's certain man, they struggle with gal in that country. So gal in Leicester, Manchester, no matter how far they put the filter out in the country, they ain't getting no results. They ain't getting no leads, blood. So certain men say, you know what, fuck my country. I might be over here in the UK or over in America. Fuck my country. I'm gonna go to Europe, or I'm gonna go to Peru, or fucking do all these different funky Argentina and that to pick up gal. And the thing that pisses me off as well, yeah, you got dating coaches in America. And this is how you know it's bullshit. You got dating coaches who are American. And I ain't gonna say no one's name. Come on, don't do this YouTube beef. It's not like anyone can come touch me anyway, but I'm not gonna do this YouTube beef, innit? But there's certain YouTubers who are American who talk about, yeah man, I get bare gal and that. And they're based in like Colombia or Brazil, wherever they're based in. They're American, they're black, yeah? And they'll go over to Colombia or Brazil and talk about, yeah guys, this is how you get women, I get bare women and that. And I'm telling you for a fucking fact, the only reason why they're doing well with gal in Colombia or Argentina or Peru, wherever the fuck they are, is because they're a hench black man. Of course, if you're a hench black man that's decent looking, no homo, of course, if you go to fucking Colombia, Brazil or Argentina or Peru, of course all the gal are gonna like you. There's no other black brothers there, fam. Imagine me, Jay Wise. Imagine I go over to fucking Czech Republic or Poland or Bulgaria and I make videos like, yeah blood, listen blood, you man shouldn't be struggling, you know. I ain't struggling, I'm getting bare gal. Do you know why I could go over to fucking Ukraine? Well, I mean, Ukraine's a bomb site right now, ain't it? But I don't want to get dumpy, didn't it? But I could go over to Bulgaria and Romania and all these Eastern European countries, Poland, and I say, yeah guys, man, you lot should be getting gal. I'm getting gal. Do you know why? If I go over there, I'm the only fucking black man for about 100 miles. The gal that are into rap music, I'm the closest thing to their fucking rap star that they idolize and that. I'm the closest thing to whatever rapper they like. So of course they're gonna wanna fuck me. I'd be a fucking dickhead to go over there and talk about, oh, why are you lot struggling with gal? I'm telling you, I challenge these same YouTubers from America that go over to fucking Colombia and that talk about they smashing girls and that. Go back home to where you're from, wherever you're from, Milwaukee or Florida and that, and let's see if you get the same results. They won't. Do you know why they won't? Because if they did get results in the first place, you think they'll be over in fucking Colombia? Like, why would you as a black man, and most black men have the victim mentality, why would you want to go to another country where there's hardly anyone like you? There aren't barbers there to line you up properly and that. You can't eat the same foods that you'd eat back home. Why would you want to go to another foreign country and that? They're doing it because they never got girls in their catchment area, their town, their state, their country. That's why they're over there in these foreign countries and that. Stop watching these YouTube. Look, they do give good advice and that, but blood, take it with a pinch of salt and that. Because when these men are talking about they're getting bare gal and that, it's because they're the only fucking black man in their catchment area, in that country, for the most part. They walk around, they don't even see no one that looks like them. As soon as they see someone that looks like them, they think, oh fuck man, I got competition and that. Man need to go further, deeper into the center of this country, fam. I can't even just stay by the seaside and that. I actually know a man though. Like, this is the thing, yeah. If you was getting gal over here, yeah, you will be able to get gal over there. If you're not really getting gal in your country, then you're gonna kind of have problems over in the next country. I know a man actually though. It's funny though. When I was on a construction site, one of the man them, I think, yeah, I even got him the job. So anyway, I was the manager on one construction site, and I think I actually got someone a job there. And I can't remember who he was talking about, but he said that he must have heard before. This is way before this Ukrainian thing. This was before COVID, isn't it? He said that he heard that Ukrainian people are racist and that a rumor. But then someone said, nah, they went over there and he was getting love. This guy, yeah, flew over from the UK all the way to Ukraine and he smashed about 7-8 gal in 1 week. He said when he first landed in Ukraine, he went to the club, he found one gal, smashed it. The next day she brought her twin sister. But this guy here, yeah, he can get gal anyway. If you see him, no homo, you see him, no homo. My man's like 50, look like he's about 35. The only issue is he's starting to go a bit bald and that. But if he had a full head of hair, 35 easily. You know, there's certain people, man and gal, no homo, that just have the good looking gene in it. That brother there is one of them. My man's 50. Looks like he's 35. Trust me, keeps in shape and that. The reason why I was able to do well over in the next country and that is because he can do well with gal over here. Trust me. I've seen his daughters and that, yeah? They're all, boy, all three of them are good looking. Yeah? If you're not doing well in this country or the country that you're in, don't think you can go over there and you're going to be doing well and that. There's certain man, like even man like Andrew Tate, Top G said, like there were guys like, let's say from the US, they will get money, but they're shit, they suck with women, innit? Over in the US. So they think just because they get money, they can go over to Russia and bag themselves a bad beat. No! If you're a dork over here, then you're a dork over there. Don't think for 1 minute that you can get money in your country and then you can go to a next country and be the man. If you're not the man in your country, blood, you're never going to be the man in the next country. That's the realest truth. Big up man like Andrew Tate. So, yeah, all these fucking YouTubers and that, like, oh, gone over to this country and I'm fucking doing well and that. The reason why they're fucking there in the first place, because they weren't getting the results they wanted. I'll give you another example. Why do you think, yeah, you got Londoners that go to fucking Northampton or Cambridgeshire to start trapping, start shooting? Their line is not doing that well in the ends. They got too much competition. So they have to go way away so that they're the only G's in that area so they can pattern up the block. It's the same fucking thing. Man, I'm fucking wise, man. I can even give you a good fucking analogy and compare the difference, but also show you the similarities between getting gal and dealing drugs, blood. I'm the fucking wise man, blood. But seriously though, yeah, man, this passport bros thing. If women are not picking you, if you're not getting selected by gal, it's a you problem, my brother. I don't give a fuck. I don't care, even if you're good looking, no homo. It's a you problem, it's your personality. Don't get it twisted. Gal are flaky. Obviously, gal are bit above their weight and that. But it's a you problem. And it might even be something dumb like, fam, I'm telling you right now, yeah, this running around drawing gal thing, running around getting girls' numbers and that, blood, they don't work, fam. Yeah, you get numbers and that. But I'll ask you this question, yeah. The last 20 numbers you got, how many girls out of the 20 did you bang? There you go. There you go. I even asked a man the other day. I said to him, my brother, how many out of the last 20 numbers that you got, how many did you bang? None. Just running around drawing gal thing is a waste of time. For me personally, the best way to meet gal is through socializing, that networking. But the issue is, us man, especially black man, we're lazy. We can't be bothered to go out and socialize and meet new people. We rather do the easy route and just go and run around and chase gal in the mall and shopping centre and that. the best way to meet girl is through socializing. Not dating apps, yeah? Not running around chasing girl, cold approaching and that. Socializing, networking. We're social animals and that. You know that term, oh, it's not what you know, it's who you know and that. I don't agree with it. I never have, never will and that. But it is good to network. It is good to know the right people and that. But if you ain't that guy, it don't matter who the fuck you know. Make Drake meet a waste man and that. What, you think he's just gonna uplift him? No. Yeah, but it's good to have a good network of people and that. So I still stand by what I said. I made a video about this a very long time ago about it's not what you know, it's who you know and all that. It's bullshit, blood. But it's still good to network and get to know the right people and that. But if you're a lazy motherfucker, they're not gonna bring you on. They're not gonna endorse you. Yeah, you still need to be a hard grinder, hard worker and that. Yeah, it's not what you know. It's who you know. It just means you get me surround yourself with positive people that are like-minded, that are on the right path. That don't mean that you can just be a leech and I want to hang around with this guy just so and kiss ass and that. No, man. You're an idiot. And I know a man like that. I know. I remember one time. I can't remember, one rapper was talking about, yeah, man, I'm connected with the Jews and that. Like, fam, why are we really rapping about this stuff? Like, you think Jewish people? See, that's how I know. Yeah, like, man's got like a proper nigger mind and like it's closed-minded and like, when you're getting happy to the point where you're rapping about you're connected with Jewish people and that. Blood, you think any Jewish people are talking rapping about being connected with black people? That's how you know we are at the bottom of the economic scale when we're getting excited about we got a Jewish connect. You think a Jewish man will talk about I got a black connect? These are the levels. This is how you know we're at the bottom of the fucking totem pole economically. Anyway, man, that's it, man. Them same fucking YouTubers that fly over to Colombia and that talking about I get this girl, get that girl. The reason why they're over there is because they never got gal in their area. Because there was a dork in America and there's still a dork over in Colombia. It's just they're the only fucking black man there. So he's the closest thing to the guys that they really want. But I'm telling you, those same gal that they can get in Colombia, put them same gal from Colombia in Miami and make that guy go up to them and approach and see if he gets their numbers. No way. Stay away. Done.